In the quiet village of Osubin, there lived a boy named Kojo Mensa, a dreamer whose pockets were as empty as his stomach. His mother, Matilda, sold roasted plantain by the dusty roadside, sweating under the sun every day to feed her only son. Kojo loved his mother deeply, but he loved his dreams even more. Kojo's biggest dream was to escape poverty. Every day, he watched people on their shiny phones brag about winning mobile bets. One day, he whispered, "I'll win too. I'll change our lives." But hope is a dangerous thing for a hungry heart. One evening, while his mother was asleep, Kojo searched her bag to borrow money for food. But as he saw the small bundle of 200 Ghanaian cedis, her entire week's earnings, a louder voice whispered in his head, "Stake the bet. Just this once. If you win, she'll never have to sell plantain again." His hands trembled. He hesitated. Then greed, disguised as hope, took over. Kojo took the money and ran to the small kiosk at the edge of the village. He opened the betting app on his phone, placed the 200 Ghanaian cedis on 10 football matches, and pressed confirm. The potential win: $60 million. That night, he couldn't sleep. The guilt in his chest fought with the wild excitement in his mind. As the first match began, he sat by his mother's old radio, heart pounding. "Real Madrid. Goal," shouted the commentator. Kojo jumped up. "Yes, it's working." By morning, 6 matches had gone through, all correct. Kojo was dizzy with joy and fear. "If I win," he told himself, "I'll return her money, buy her a house, and she'll forgive me." As the sun set, the final game began. The radio crackled. The score was tied. He was 1 goal away from $60 million. The announcer shouted, "We're in the final minute." Kojo knelt, tears in his eyes. "God, please. I know I stole. I know I sinned. But let me win, just once. I swear I'll make it right." And then the miracle. Goal. The crowd in the stadium roared. Kojo dropped his radio and screamed. He had done it. The boy who had nothing just became a millionaire. But when he ran home to tell his mother, his joy froze at the door. Matilda was crying. Her bag was open, and the 200 Ghanaian cedis was gone. "Who would steal from me?" she wept softly. "Kojo, my son. Even if it's you, may that money never bring peace to the thief." Kojo's voice caught in his throat. He wanted to tell her, but the words wouldn't come. He sat beside her silently, holding her hand, his heart heavy with shame. The next morning, Kojo went to the mobile money agent to withdraw his winnings. The agent looked at him strangely. "My son," he said, "your account is locked. The system says there's an error. You can't withdraw." Kojo's world spun. He tried again. And again. For days. But the money never came. The company announced a technical issue, then later disqualified his bet due to verification problems. Kojo's $60 million vanished like smoke. He never told his mother. Instead, he worked beside her at the roadside, helping her sell roasted plantain, silently repaying the 200 Ghanaian cedis every day until she smiled again. Years later, when people in Osubin spoke of Kojo, they told the story of the poor boy who almost became a millionaire, the boy who stole from his mother to chase a dream, only to learn that some winnings can cost more than losing ever will. And Kojo would sit quietly by the fire, listening, his eyes lost in the flames, whispering to himself, "Not all riches come from winning. Some come from learning what not to lose."